It's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that.
Now to the plate, here is Mac James. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Random is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So now here is Joe Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in scuffling a bit of late. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Vidal Brujan.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going.
Now it'll be Joe Random off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Stewart is back in plenty of time to put this away, however. Next up, Joe Random trying here to plate the tying run from second. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the...
Next to stand in is Mac James. No hits to this point. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. No. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ramon Aponte. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the seventh inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Joe Random stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right
now
there.
Batting, left fielder.
Now to the plate, Kyle Stowers. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Towards second.
I'll find it.
One there. On to first, but not in time as it's out. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Gwinnett took the lead in the fourth and held on. Game out of
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far.
At the AAA level, a lot of your teammates are guys who have
Welcome to MLB The Show, and ready now is Joe Random. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder.
Out in front of it, strike one.
Random. First pitch, 7:35.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two.
Hey, stay hot now. Nobody back. Nobody back.
Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Allowed out to begin things here. Now at the plate is Xavier Edwards. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-2 pitch.
Xavier Edwards.
Line drive base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that.
Three. Take out. 4-4. Take the base. Out. Out. 3.
Stepping up is Joe Random.
The center fielder.
Swing and a liner.
Random.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Random leads off first with 1 away. Runners on the move for second, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bruhan makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Next, here is Josh Lowe. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
And that's his second triple.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Random. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
All right, one time.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. bounce to first.
Down,
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs.
Freeze! Keep it! Freeze!
Now at the plate, Joe Random. He bounced out last time up.
Well, it's been a frustrating game for these guys. We've definitely seen some ABs where guys just look absolutely lost at the dish. Gotta believe the hitting coach, someone, maybe a veteran's down in that dugout keeping everyone calm.
Striding in is Alfonso Santiago.
The center fielder, Alfonso.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's...
Keep safe! Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take the base. Hey, now, freeze!
Big at-bat now, and here is Joe Random, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
What? Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run it.
She's a plastic Cleopatra on a throne of ice. She's a hemophiliac with a dying battery life. Candy colored fingers of solidified eyes. Thinking airbrush thoughts with the logo on her mind. It's so delightful, it's so insightful, it's so frightful. Yeah, feeling it every single day. It's time to party. It's time to party. Yeah, the valley where you wake up every beautiful day, and the world you created in your image is golden. Valley made of mirrors, all the light is so bright. You can feel like a pagan, you can feel like a pagan. In the valley where you wake up every beautiful day, and the world you created in your image is golden. Valley made of mirrors, all the light is so bright. You can feel like a pagan, you can feel like a pagan. In the valley.
Yeah, I live in the valley. I heard there's a shaman out in the desert. They're getting really transcendental and hiking. I'm on a cleanse. Yeah, a hot tub is really chill.
Everybody's gotta give. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody wants to say, while being polite. We all need it.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Iron Pigs and the Braves.
I ain't never gonna change for nobody. Understand, it's my lifestyle. Mommy don't like how I'm living, but what can I say? I tell her it's my lifestyle. I ain't
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
ain't seeing 'cause the money in the way. Ain't much hope where I come from.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 21.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. Out in front of it, strike one. 0-1 count and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Quick throw to first by Morgan, and that's the first out. Into the box, Yerman Mercedes. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Altuve takes his lead at third with one away. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Ball two with a sinker that runs off the inside. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. As a look, now the pitch. Ken Griffey Jr. is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears. So stepping in is Joe Morgan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Joe.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So the next to bat will be Josh Bell.
The first baseman.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pause, now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Altuve for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. So next to hit is Ken Griffey Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Junior.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Mercedes goes to get it. The throw to first is in time and the inning is over. Digging in will be Luke Voigt. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
First baseman. Luke Voigt.
Here's the first pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. And know you got a few to play with.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Luke Voigt becomes the first out of the inning. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Going back is the left fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. Here now is Rafael Devers.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Leading off the inning, it'll be Will Smith. And they could use a spark from him here.
The catcher. Well.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 away. Stepping in next, Rafael Devers.
Third baseman. Rafael.
Here's the first pitch.
Devers.
And this is low, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Martinez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Again, another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 6.
And now here is Roberto Clemente trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Pedro Martinez. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Pedro.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in once again is Jose Altuve. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
The right fielder, number 21.
So now to the plate, Roberto Clemente, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Yerman Mercedes. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command, and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Crawford is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 8.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting 9.
So here now is the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes Junior.
The center fielder.
And now the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And with the big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Next to hit is Luke Voigt, struck out in his last trip to the plate. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. First offering on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. To Crawford for 1. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan.
Still a big bagel in that hit column. And this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Joe Morgan becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Josh Bell stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes Junior. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swinging bunt. Another 0-2 home. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Correa on at first, nobody out. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Next up is Pedro Martinez. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Jose Altuve is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up Will Smith.
For the Braves, the catcher, Will Smith.
And now the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
There to get it is Junior, and that's the first out. Now into the box,
Now
Rafael
batting,
Devers.
third baseman.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so
Devers.
far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Jeff.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So here is Roberto Clemente. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ball 1. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting.
Brandon
shortstop,
Crawford digging in
Brandon
next, as he'll send a ground ball
Crawford.
down to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Now batting. The left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Here's Randy Arozarena, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. At the plate now is Roberto Clemente. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Ball 1. 1-1.
One and 2.
That's Jeff, 1 and 2.
Splitter. 2 and 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Yerman Mercedes. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double. Standing in now, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, it'll be Kenta Maeda as they'll look to spark the offense and even things
The
up.
pitcher, Kenta.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. Joe Morgan is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Correa has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He grounded out last time up.
Bell.
First pitch of the AB now.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 24.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Jr. as it's down toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Here now is
Catcher.
Will Smith. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Bell over at second. Griffey Jr. at first, 2 out in the inning. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The left fielder.
And now the first pitch.
Conforto.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Now the first pitch. Carlos Correa stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Now batting.
Next, it'll be Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. And the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. This pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in, the split fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Elias Diaz come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Elias Diaz.
From the stretch, here's the pitch as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in is Joe Morgan. Potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch of the AB on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. A ball that's carrying. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. John
attention,
Schreiber
please.
has been summoned from
Now
the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Schreiber.
So now into the box is Pedro Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The pitcher,
He's ready.
Pedro
Here's the first pitch.
Martinez.
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Schreiber, a 27-year-old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a sinker. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Junior. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. In now, Roberto Clemente. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to bat, Yerman Mercedes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To the left side, but it's well foul. A pause, and the 0-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Now the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
Josh Bell.
Matt Barnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Up. And there's out number 1. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Oh, and he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he lays off for ball 1. Smith is off at first with 2 away. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as well.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. All set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Luis Avilan enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ken Griffey Jr. becomes the first out in the ninth inning. Max Muncy will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1. Muncy is one of the very few left-handed bats that displays a lot of power against left-handed pitching. He drives the ball well in these matchups, which simply has not been faced very often in baseball.
Yeah, and I think it all starts with his front shoulder. I mean, so many times you see left-on-left matchups, and what is it? Slider in the dirt, fastball that lights up a left-handed batter. Not with this guy. He keeps his approach short, keeps that front shoulder tucked, and plays with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Clemente able to track it down for the 3rd out. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente.
The right fielder. Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the ninth. Now at the plate here is Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter. The left
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Randy Arozarena swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Iron Pigs took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Pedro Martinez gets the W on the mound. Kenta Maeda somehow gets the loss.
Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street. Y'all take ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like the breach. I call up my lawyer like never mind. They playing with all of these this is money, but never mind. I could probably never rhyme and still be $1 million up. I only spend money on her if I know she dumb. You know I'm ignorant. I'm at my house party acting. Telling my guests that I don't use it. Then turn around and I do it again. Act like a saint, who am I to pretend? Asking the Lord to forgive all my